Every AI failure we've investigated had a human who pushed the button. Not a rogue model, not a bad vendor, a person who reviewed the output, or skipped the review, and let it leave the building. That's the whole thesis. The shipper is accountable, not the model. The model is the instrument. The shipper is the actor. Everything else in this video is about holding that line when the room wants a softer answer. And it gets uncomfortable fast. Say you built an agent pipeline. You wrote it, you scheduled it, you let it push code into the repo. Then the code it pushes is yours. You weren't at the keyboard? That was the point of building the agent. Authorship of the automation is authorship of the output. But the vendor has obligations. They do. Real ones. Product defects, security incidents, the contract your team negotiated. None of that transfers your accountability. The vendor controls what the model can do at the population level. You control what your organization does with it, which output in front of which customer with which review. Or none. A vendor can be fully in compliance while your deployment fails your customer. Their SOC 2 report tells you they run their controls. It says nothing about what your team shipped this morning. Now watch what happens in the post-mortem. 3 sentences show up every time. The model hallucinated. That moves the blame away from the reviewer, whose job was to catch it. The prompt was off. That moves it away from the workflow designer, who tolerated a single point of failure. The system did it. That moves it away from the executive, who funded and approved the system. There's a developer edition too. The agent did it. Same move. Each sentence takes a human decision and dresses it up as a force of nature. That's accountability laundering. Pass the failure through something opaque, and on the far side, nobody can be asked to answer for it. The cure is not more governance language. It's a name. Every AI-touched workflow needs one named accountable role. Not a committee, not a council, a person with 3 authorities. Review. They can halt output against a written standard. Sign off. They release it, and they answer for the release. Remediation. When it ships wrong, they own making it right. Here's the test. When a workflow fails, can you name the person by name who will be asked? If the answer is a department, the workflow is unowned. This doesn't scale, leadership says. What doesn't scale is the alternative, workflows multiplying without owners, and blame assigned retroactively, the day the bet stops paying out. A workflow with a named accountable role is an AI deployment. A workflow without one is a posture wearing the costume of a deployment. They look identical on a slide. They are not identical when something goes wrong. So pick one workflow, name the role, attach the 3 authorities. Before the question is forced on you by an event you'd rather not be remembered for.